Amy's climb up Mount Fuji with her team. Amy, you've now scaled Japan's tallest mountain. How does it feel?
That's right. I checked it off the bucket list. It was definitely on there, George. And we all know Mount Fuji is one of the most iconic sites in all of Japan. So it was an opportunity just to experience its epic beauty. And even though it is incredibly challenging to get to the top, the payoff is sunrise at the summit.
For hundreds of years, the Japanese have considered climbing their country's tallest peak a spiritual adventure. After summiting Mount Fuji, standing at 12,388 feet, some believe you are cleansed and reborn.
All right, we're here. Ready to go.
Sounded pretty good to me after 14 days of quarantine here.
Hiking. Yeah, ready. 3, 2, 1.
So I set out and up with the help of our guides. Within minutes, we are in the clouds.
This is what I love about climbing mountains. You can go from being brilliantly sunny and hot to suddenly being in the clouds, cool, completely different landscape. It's breathtaking, and it's literally starting to take my breath away, but that's what makes it fun, right? It's a challenge.
The last major eruption on Mount Fuji occurred more than 400 years ago, but geologists still consider it an active volcano.
Slow pace, small steps.
With a diverse set of terrain and weather conditions.
Wow, that is amazing with the view. This is why I climb. This view. This is so beautiful. Above the clouds and climbing.
After climbing for hours, we rest, staying the night at the mountain's 8th station. Inside the hut, there are rows of sleeping areas for hikers. But with COVID restrictions, everyone must wear masks in public areas, and at night, another unique requirement.
We've been told while we sleep, because of COVID, we have to wear these.
After 3 hours of sleep, we wake up at midnight to begin the last leg of our climb. The higher altitude brings colder temperatures, so we gear up.
Yes, ready, ready.
Climbers are also asked to wear helmets as they navigate difficult terrain and to be ready for falling debris. As we climb, we see we aren't alone. Behind us, hundreds of other climbers, their headlamps visible along the trail.
All right, last hut for the summit. We're an hour and a half away.
After hours of steep and rocky switchbacks in the middle of the night, all of our hard work pays off.
On to the highest peak on the peak.
Sunrise over Japan, and the view is incredible. From Tokyo to the Pacific Ocean, the clouds turn orange and the sun reveals the massive volcanic crater at the top of Fuji. And then there is perhaps the most stunning reveal from the morning light.
This is Mount Fuji in a shadow right behind us with the sun low in the sky. This is spectacular.
Fuji's massive triangular shadow cast over the countryside, extending beyond the horizon.
This was worth the 14-day quarantine. To be able to see all of this, it's amazing. Worth the effort. Highly recommend.
And by the way, the sun rises at 4:45 in the morning here, so that's why we had to get up so early. And as many as 4,000 people, we're told, visit Mount Fuji each day typically, but we are in the middle of a pandemic, so that number is now around 1,000, but it was still pretty busy on those trails, so it proves that even during these times, so many people are still drawn to this cultural marvel, George.
What a magnificent sight that was. Must have been incredible,
Yeah.
Amy. So what was the trip down like?
Wow. Well, let's just say it wasn't quite as glamorous. You go down about 5,000 vertical feet. It takes several hours, and it's this slippery, ashy consistency that isn't very graceful. Let me just say that much. But I am told if you go in the off season, you can sled down or ski down. That would have been far preferable to how we got down.
You didn't add that video to the piece, though.
No, I didn't, deliberately.
Great trip, Amy. You've done such a great job over there in Tokyo.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.